Hello everyone, this is your master teacher Surabhi from Vedantu. How are you all doing today? So I would like to welcome all of you to today's session, and before I start the session I would like to apologize for my voice. It seems that I ate ice cream yesterday night and now my voice is gone. But I'm totally energetic and ready to take your boomerang session on weavers, iron smelters and factory owners. So should you watch till the end? Because guys, today we are going to do a revision of the through important questions of the chapter. And of course, at the end of the session, we are going to have a live mentee, jiske through I will come to know if you understood the chapter or not. Okay, so I hope all of you are excited, all of you are ready for it. Right now, before we start, who am I? I know who I am, but for those people who are new to the Young Wonders channel, guys, welcome to this channel. My name is Surabhi Gupta and I take social studies here for class 8 and at the Vedantu class 6, 7 and 8. I have done my schooling from DPS from Delhi and my masters and bachelors from Delhi University, Lady Shri Ram College and University. Right now, apart from that, a fun fact about me is that I love dancing and I love movement. That is why you will see me moving all the time, even during class. And as a lot of you have mentioned, I also love chocolate. Right? So that is a little bit about me. Now, all first thing you have to do is give me a heart in the chat box right now so that I know you are new. Subscribe to the channel so that you get the notification of all the amazing videos that we bring out for you. And of course, share this video with your friends if you like it later on. Okay, jaldi se give me a thumbs up to show your attendance. Jaldi. Hi Shavya, my club member. Wow. You know, someone once said last time ki, ma'am, we are your dodo army. So thank you. Hi MP Tari. Hi Chug. Hi Prerna. Hi Rishikesh. Right, started. Alright, now before we go on, and I'm sure all of you have given me a thumbs up to show how excited you are with today's session. People who have already given me a thumbs up, thank you. People who have not, what are you waiting for? I'm giving you an engraved invitation. Alright, now, hi Brinda, hi Nirma, hi Aditya, hi Vaibhav, hi Durgesh, hi Chag. Welcome Durgesh. You are late, it's okay. It's okay to be late. We have not started the session as yet. Aditya, doubt bata do, doubt hai to. I can't read your mind, no? I am going to speak a little, Anyways, so the homework of the last session was you had to identify the personality based on the clues given below. A scientist and a discoverer of electricity and electromagnetism who spent 4 years studying the properties of Indian woods steel. These were your options. I think all of you gave the correct answer and I'm hoping कि किसी ने cheating नहीं की हो, right? क्योंकि ये वाला part तो मैंने आपको last session में I told you this, right? So I'm hoping no one cheated. The answer was of course Michael Faraday. Now quickly let us look at who are the top 5 students who answered. It was Charvi, Rishikesh, Brinda, Shanmukh and Charan. Congratulations. Random 5 students that I chose were Anila, Akshara, Rutwa and Muskan. So guys, if you want your names to be right here on the list of homeworks, you know what to do. Be consistent. Be my regular student. Be there for the video where I tell you the homework after every session. Students who give me their homework regularly, I remember their names and I know that we talk about competitive exams. How many of you want their name right here? Instead of Vaibhav Bajaj and Pushparaj Punya, do you guys want your name to be here as someone who have qualified the Olympiad, who have qualified competitive exams? You know, someone who's doing more than just your school studies. Because later on when someone asks you, okay, you will say, I passed class 8, I got 93%. Very good. But what makes you different from every other student who got 93 or 83 or 73%? It is these exams that makes you different, right? So if you want to get through these exams, I will be telling you at the end of the session how you can do that and how Vedantu can help you in that. ठीक है, तो बहुत ही सही है. If you want to be amongst these topper students who have not only done well in school but also done well in these competitive exams, Vedantu is the best platform for that. अच्छा, video is lagging. All right, let me check. Give me 1 second. Guys, it's not lagging here on my phone. So just a sec. Okay, so I have informed young wonders. Just let me know if it is lagging and if there's anything I can do. But till then, quickly, some of our Vedantu Olympiad scholars who of course learned from Vedantu and qualified the Olympiads are saying that Vedantu helped them a lot and it made them realize their true potential. It helped them achieve their goals. So for all of you students who want to do something extra, who want to bring that, you're like already doing so good in school and you want to just reach that point where you can also put your names here and your pictures here and talk about how great you are, then I will be telling you at the end of the session wo kaise karna hai and how you can get your name here amongst the toppers. Right? Alright. Hi mom. It's okay yaar, it's fine. Just concentrate on the studies. Hi Neer. You also answered homework question. Great, Komal. Guys, keep answering. One day I'm sure that I will see that you are regular and I'll put your name also. Dodo means extinct army. Alright. Now let's quickly begin with the chapter Weavers, Iron Smelters and Factory Owners. 5 important questions we're going to do today and finally we are going to jump to the Mentee. So I'm sure all of you are ready. Ma'am, एक बात पूछूं क्योंकि श्राव्या एक ही बच्चे का नाम बार बार लेने से और बच्चों को दुख होता है. Think about it. If you were a teacher, what would you do? How do the names of different textiles tell us about their histories? When you think about different textiles, for example, mulmul, right? Where do they get their names from? What is the history? So we looked at different histories. Muslin, for example, were carried from India by Arab traders to Mosul, where it was further sold. इसीलिए हम उसको muslin बुलाते हैं. Then we have something called chintz, right? That has this beautiful flowery design. Then we have something called calico. Why? Because Portuguese came to Calicut in Kerala for the very first time in search of spices and they found this beautiful cotton textile there and that is why they called it calico. Bandana is a scarf with a lot of print. It is a tie and dye. It's like if you've ever seen it, it's properly shrunk and that is how the texture is. It is called bandhana or bandana, whatever you want to call it. So this is the history of different cotton textile. Guys, अगर आपने पहले वाले videos नहीं देखे ना, where we have explained the entire chapter, do watch it. ठीक है? Very, very important for your exams. This class is for 8th standard. Thank you, Utkalika. Question number 2. Why did the wool and silk producers in England protest against the import of Indian textile in the early 18th century? I am waiting for your answer in the chat box. Why is it that wool and silk producers in England said that please, they asked the government is ban the import of Indian cotton textile, Indian textile in the England market, in the European market. Why did they say that? To earn money, all right, but they were already earning money. To earn more money, why? Why is that? Yes, thank you. The reason is that the wool and silk producers of England were not able to compete with the very, very good quality of Indian textile. Our Indian textile was not only good quality, but we had very original prints. So they wanted to secure the market by preventing the entry of Indian textile. Therefore, they said the government, please stop Indian textile from entering our country so that we can sell our low quality product to the people. Hana? They were so smart. Yes. Question number 3 is, how did the development of cotton industries in Britain affect the textile producers in India? Cotton, when you think about it, industrial revolution came up in Britain, right? We see more and more industries coming up. How did it impact our textile producers in India? Yes, Rishikesh, that's true. Thank you, Shravya. Right, the Indian textile had to compete with English cotton industries both in England and India. Now, what we saw is that with the rise of industrial revolution, with more and more cotton t-shirts being produced by machine at a very cheap rate, Britishers started selling their products both in Britain and India at a very, very low rate. And they started imposing a very high duty, very high tax on Indian produced cotton. So what happened? People started buying this British produced cotton because it was cheap, it was good quality, right? And our Indian textile industry started getting negatively impacted. Cotton, yeah. Yes, Utka, that's true. Yes, Sanjita, that is also a good point. People in India suffered because cotton from Britain was also preferred by the people of the country. It was cheaper. Yes, true. Alright. Thousands of Indian textile producers were rendered jobless due to British taking over the market with their industries. And finally, in the 1830s, the Britishers were very smart. They took cotton from India at a very, very low rate. They took it to Britain, made a lot of cotton t-shirts with their machines, sold it in the Indian market at a very cheap rate. When Indians tried to sell it at the same price, then they imposed taxes on our cotton textile producers, which led to an increase in price. Our people did not therefore buy the costly Indian textile, instead preferred the British cotton textile. That negatively impacted our cotton producers. है ना? Easy? Alright. Guys, there are some questions. I'm seeing some doubts which I will solve during Mentee. Okay? Don't worry, I'm reading it. Why did the Indian iron smelting industry decline in the 19th century? Anyone? Why? It's a very similar story to the cotton textile. Yes. Industrial revolution is one. What is smelting? So guys, smelting is when you get the mineral from the ore. So when you get iron from iron ore, you are extracting it. The entire process of extracting it is called smelting through use of heat and pressure. Alright. Yes, the new forest laws prevented the people from entering the reserved forest. Very good. Very good. Smelters were not earning enough. That is also a good point. Thank you. Good job, guys. The first is the forest laws that the Britishers brought prevented people from entering the forest. If you're not able to enter the forest, where will you get iron from? Where will you get charcoal from them, which you require for the entire smelting process? Where will you get firewood from? Right? So our people were not able to get the raw material that they required to produce, your iron and steel. The second point is that, in a lot of areas, there was a lot of tax imposed on the furnaces that the people used, that our iron smelters used, which they were not able to pay. This entire profession was no longer profitable, right? Therefore, a lot of people left this traditional work. And because of this, we also lost the knowledge of how to make woods steel. So, ironsmiths in India began using the imported iron to manufacture utensils and implements because the imported iron was much, much cheaper than Indian produced iron. This led to the decline of the entire profession of the local smelters and the iron smelting industry. Alright. So guys, I hope you understood. When you think about cotton textile industry and iron and steel industry, the story is very, very simple and similar to each other. If you understood this, that means that you're very good at economics. And when you grow up, you're going to be rich because you understand economics very well. Alright. Thank you, Jessie. Good. Making notes is very important. Now, before we go on to Mentee.com, as I told you, all of those students who want to do something extra, apart from their school, who want to give competitive exams, get their names right on top on the newspaper headlines, this is one way to do it. And that is, of course, cracking the Olympiad with ease. What is an Olympiad? Olympiads are competitive examinations that a lot of organizations, different international organizations like the Science Olympiad Foundation, SOF International Mathematics Olympiad Foundation, all of these organizations hold every year. So why should you take it? As I told you, if you want to have an edge over other students, if you want to be known for more than getting marks in just your 8th standard or 7th standard or 10th standard, right? If you want to get this self-confidence that comes when you're competing not only with national but international students, right? So how can Vedantu help you to prepare for Olympiads? Very, very simple. So guys, at Vedantu, if you get through Olympiads, it is a huge win for us also. So we make sure that you're properly prepared. तो बहुत ही आसान है. हमारा जो वेव प्लेटफॉर्म है, as a lot of students, if you are a regular student of Vedantu, you already know about a wave platform, which is so amazing, where we teach and then we do quizzes and make sure that even the Olympiad syllabus is taught to you properly and comprehensively, so that you know how papers are designed and what kind of questions come in all of these, national Olympiad examinations. So what do we offer? Mathematics, that is your tricks for mathematics and how to, solve maths and aptitude questions for class 7 and class 8. You can enroll right now only for 3,000 rupees. And guys, if you get through Olympiad, it's not just boasting that you can do. Tell your relatives that you got through Olympiad. You can also, with cash prices up to 1,75,000 rupees, 2 lakhs rupees. That is the first cash prize that you can win. So it is pretty good and pretty sweet that in class 8 you have that much money, because when I was in class 8, I had like 50 rupees in my pocket. Right? So I wish I had Vedantu then, so that I could also get through it and have so much money in class 8. Right? Now Olympiads is of course for class 5 and class 6 as well. NTSC for class 7, class 8, where you are preparing for all the subjects of NTSC that you give in class 10th, again just for 3,000 rupees. Now you will say, ma'am, who will teach us? You should teach us. You are so great. Thank you. But there are teachers who are better than me, who have passed Olympiads, who know how the paper comes, who are going to prepare you for it. For example, Nidhi ma'am, Ravjot sir, Sanjay sir, Nishant sir, Lohit sir, and Reenu ma'am, Ruhani ma'am, Abhay sir, Chetan sir, Asif sir, all of them are certain mentors who are going to take your maths, your biology, your chemistry, your physics, your SST, your English, and going to prepare you in such a way that you will get through Olympiad. Right? सही है ना? नहीं मैम, हमसे तो स्कूल ही नहीं हो पा रहा. How will we do Olympiads? You will do it if you kind of try hard for it. Alright, now before I read, I can understand a few doubts which I will quickly answer. But before that, quickly go to www.mentee.com. Go to 84118531. तब तक guys, Olympiad का join करने के लिए, one more thing that was not here in the presentation. Click on the link below in the description box, and if you want a further discount on 3,000 rupees, you do use the coupon code SUGPRO. Alright, SUGPRO, where you are not only going to get live classes but also replay of the sessions if you ever miss it, notes, practice sessions for the Olympiads, for different kinds of exams. All of this will be available to you. So very simple, remember to use the coupon code SUGPRO so that even I know how many of you are enrolling for Olympiads. Right? Alright, jaldi se jao. What is history? Matlab we've done half of the syllabus, and Rishabh is like, ma'am, what is history? I forgot. Chalo, jaldi se come. 84118531. Hi Vaibhav. Quickly, I'm waiting. Ma'am, indigo production led to decline of cloth textile of India. What? No, Ramesh. Indigo production had nothing to do with the cloth textile of India. Hi Karnika, if you're new, you know what to do. Thumbs up and of course subscribe to the channel right now. Thank you, Jessie. Hi Ashita. Hi OP over. What is this name? Okay, is everyone here? Can we start? 84118531. I mean, I love ice cream, but yesterday night I don't know why I ate that guava ice cream, and now my throat is like dying. Ma'am, I have liked for attendance. Mera naam Anne. Hello Anne. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. What is history? Nothing but a mystery. A story that tells us about the past and warns us about the future. I should be a poet. What do you think? Hi Rugved. Acha, you eat ice cream every day. Wow, Karnika. I wish I could eat ice cream every day. Hi Dimple. Alright, question number 1 in front of you is: the dyer who dyed threads was known as checks, rangarez, chapalgar or salvins. Wow, name only is different. B. What about C? Chapa. Remember? I'll tell you what it was. Hi Samhita. Yes, the answer is B. Rangrez. People who said chippigars, guys, that was about block printing. You know, who would put blocks on a cloth for printing. However, rangrez were those dyers who dyed the thread into different colors. Alright, let us look at the leaderboard of the day. B is correct. Okay, Sakshi. We have Roshni on top and the fastest. Then we have Archana, Ritesh, Mrinmoy, Riya, Shanmukh, Rohit, Fuyu, Ishan and Ma'am Smartwatch OP. Thank you for noticing. On top of the leaderboard. Alright, question 2 of question 5 is: in 1720, the British government enacted a legislation that banned chintz in England. What was this act known as? The Chintz Act, the Calico Act, the Silk Act or the Cotton Act. Cotton textile was no longer allowed to enter the British market. What was this act known as? Come on. Thank you, Rugved. Hi, Anila. I'm doing well. Hi, Dimple. Teresa, are you sure? Do not get confused. Komal, are you sure? Guys, the answer is the Calico Act. You guys got confused because chintz was written there. So, all cotton textile, including chintz, was banned in England. This was known as the Calico Act because popularly, cotton textile in England was called calico. Alright? Now, people who got it wrong are like, no, it's okay. It's fine. We have Venture on top, who is the fastest. Then we have Ritesh, Mrinmoy, Shanmukh, Riya, Rohit, Pokemon, who thinks I'm the best. Fuyu, Ma'am, Smartwatch, OP. Ayush Pandey, the legend is back. Alright. I did not know you were a legend. Actually, you gave the right answer. Okay. Question 3 of question 5 is in front of you. Who were the chippigars? I already told you in the first question. Weavers, cotton growers, dyers or block printers? Yes, I have completed it, Karnika. You can find it on the Young Wonders, playlist. Come on, quickly. D, B, C, A. Time is up. Yes, they were called block printers. So, for example, you must have seen that on a piece of cloth, there are beautiful flowers, right? Usually that was done by a block printer. Like it would be a block on which the design would be stamped. They would put that block in, for example, blue color, and then they would put it on the cloth. They would stamp it on the cloth. It was called block printing, something that is even today popularly used. Alright, let us look at the leaderboard of the day. We have Khushbu. 1 p.m. is not okay. Fastest. Then we have Ritesh, Shanmukh, Mrinmoy, Pokemon, Ria, Ayush, Fuyu, Rohit, and Smartwatch on top of the leaderboard. So guys, I know timings is a little problematic and I will be changing it very, very soon. So do not worry about that. Alright, next question of the day is, which of the following was not the name of Indian textile? Chins, Kosais, or Agaria? Which of the following is not an example of Indian textile? Quickly. C, B. Come on, students who have done history properly with me, this chapter will know what Agaria was. Time is up. Guys, chins and koasis or kosais was an Indian textile. However, Agaria was a community. Remember, people who took a lot of good quality iron in Chhattisgarh. They were called the Agaria group. Yaad aa gaya? All right, let us look at the leaderboard of the day. We have Khushbu, who's still the fastest. Then we have Shanmukh, Mrinmoy, Ishan is back. Of course, I remember. Scorpion. Brinda, Akshara, live chat not there. Pacha, live chat is right here. It is here. Paras, who's a fan of Salmon Bhai. Then we have Charan, Ritesh, and Pokemon. Both Pokemon and Ritesh, I feel, is the same person. What do you guys think? Question 5 of 5 is, TISCO expanded steel production during what time? First World War, Second World War, Third World War, or none of these? Come on, quickly tell me. Something happened. First, what about Third World War, guys? I think it was during the Third World War. No? Alright, time stops now. And people who said Third World War, ये जो दो बच्चे हैं ना जिन्होंने Third World War लिखा है, guys, tell me also in the comment section after the class, who fought the Third World War? Why were they fighting? I also want to know as a history teacher. I don't know about it. So tell me also. The answer is the First World War. Yes, I'm misleading Paras. Alright. We have Khushbu on top and correct, and the leader of today's leaderboard. So guys, congratulate Khushbu and give her a very, very loud and big applause. And let us go back to the session. So guys, congratulations. It was not an easy Mentee. Now before we end, a fun fact for all of you. And that is, in France, there is one place called Albertville where electricity is made from cheese. Yes, you heard me correctly. It is made from cheese. Now you will say, ma'am, how is that? How is it scientifically even possible? So the way that is a bacteria is actually mixed in cheese to turn it into biogas. That biogas is then converted into electricity. If you like this fun fact, do share it with your friends and family also. Now before you end, guys, this is the weekly schedule of the day. The next that we are going to start is industries. Very important chapter. Be there on time for that. And of course, this Sunday, we are going to do something fun, full of games. So be there for that also. If you want to know me at a more personal level, you can follow me on my Instagram ID, surabhi.vedantu. And before we end, of course, your favorite Mohan sir is going to bring you something super fun tomorrow at 3 o'clock. So try to be there for that on time and do support him because he's obviously bringing something totally amazing for all of you. Give this channel a thumbs up, guys, because we are working very hard to bring all amazing stuff for you. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and of course share the video at the end of it. No homework for today except let me know how you like the class, and I will be seeing you in the next class where we will be starting with a new chapter. Bye-bye. This is your master teacher Surabhi signing out. Have a great day.